Hey, it's Jason McLaren with this show's Disaster Podcast. Thank you for joining me today. Today we're talking about your disaster kit. Yesterday we talked about your disaster plan. So now we're going to talk about your kit and what you need to do to get ready for Hurricane Preparedness Week. Just having enough supplies just for the hurricane is not enough. I talked about that yesterday on our episode about the plan. So you have to plan ahead and make sure you're going to have enough to get through what could be the recovery period also. That includes having enough supplies for up to a week, and that's a minimum. You want to, if anybody's knowing anything, especially right now during the pandemic, that 3-day supply and even a week supply now can run out really quick. So you want to make sure you have enough to get through the recovery, because during a hurricane, water and electricity can be affected, and so you want to make sure that you have a means to have enough water for your family, pets, and electricity sources, either a generator, backup battery powers for your cell phones, that sort of thing, and making sure you have cash on hand also, because if the electricity is down, the ATMs are not going to be working, and we've seen that during other hurricanes and that sort of thing. You want to make sure that you have all that ready and available. The next thing is medications. I know a lot of people are on these insurance plans where you only get 30-day supply, 90-day supply. You don't want to wait to the last minute to refill your supply. Make sure that you have enough for a week, and hopefully longer if you can do that with your insurance. But you want to make sure that you're refilling those as soon as you can, and make sure that you're doing it as efficiently as possible. So battery powered items are good, but you want to make sure you have batteries that can last up to a week. So if you have a device that has a battery, a rechargeable battery, like I said earlier, either a generator or some kind of battery powered hand cranking device that will charge that device. If you have flashlights that are battery powered, making sure that you have the right type of batteries in stock for a week, or if they're rechargeable, once again, a way to recharge those batteries. And gas. You want to make sure you have enough gas in your vehicles. We talked about the evacuation plan yesterday, but if you don't have enough gas in your vehicle to get to your route, you're going to be in trouble. So during hurricane season especially, make sure that your vehicles are always at whatever amount of fuel is going to get you to your location. So if it's a 5-hour drive and it takes a full tank of gas, make sure you're keeping as much gas in your tank as possible. I know that's not always feasible, but at least like a 3/4 tank. That way you can get out of the hurricane area and get to a slower, less densely populated area, so that you can restock, refuel there. And then make sure that you're having enough clothing for everyone. And if you're going to a public shelter, like back in Harvey, I worked the shelter here in Dallas, and there's going to be a lot of people there. So you want to, if you can, have some kind of mask. I know masks are a big talk right now with the coronavirus pandemic, but making sure that you have some kind of face covering. It doesn't have to be an N95, even a surgical type mask, for those situations you're going to be around a lot of people, making sure that you can protect yourself from any kind of airborne biological contaminants that are out there. So that's it for today. Jason McLaren signing off. I'll talk to you next time.